Hi, this is Dan Brooks bringing commentary for the weekly Quarantine Cup. I managed to win last week despite being a bit rusty. Would like to get some more content out to you guys. Let's get into it. I believe Xerix is playing. Let's check out this game. Okay, so we have Xerix facing Harry Perry. On this board, I'll do a quick kingdom check just so YouTube viewers can pause and check out the cards. Um, this looks like trashing with Sentry, villagers with Silk Merchant and Patron into a bunch of bridges. That makes getting Destriers a bit easier. Looks like one Sentry for each player, 4 cards in the trash, bridge for Harry Perry. Xerix has taken a silver already, so it looks like Xerix is interested in playing this a bit more slowly. Harry gets a second Sentry, so let's see. Let's check the opening. Oh, Harry Perry had 5-2. That makes sense. 5-2 is quite good here, I think. So let's see. So Harry Perry plays Sentry, get another trash. Looks quite good for Harry Perry. Ooh, but he draws his bridge dead. I'm not sure he should have played the Silk Merchant there. Let's see. So Xerix has a villager. Believe Xerix has one bridge. Takes a Destro. Okay. So Xerix is playing this slowly and steadily, which I think is fine. It's actually kind of hard to build up. Maybe you actually want Patron. Like I didn't really think of this, but if you take Patron before the first bridge, you build up to villagers. Yeah, that's one point I'm not sure on. Do you want to like here? Do you want to like take the bridge and build up like every turn consistently and like get the buys, or do you actually just want to play with Patron first, build up the villager tokens, and then use those villager tokens for a bridge mega turn? Not entirely clear to me. Yeah, like bridge mega turns are super strong when you can play 2 bridges, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 8. Um, but when they come all at once, they're often worth going for, but not universally, I'd say. Like here, for example, like yeah, okay, like there's no way getting around the fact that you're very likely going to get multiple bridges in play, but something like Butcher Milling Provinces could be competitive with it. Whereas if there's a village, like bridges would win pretty much every time. So Harry Perry takes a Silk Merchant. Okay. It's actually really interesting that Xerix takes the Butcher. I wonder if he's yeah. I suppose you kind of like you can't really take provinces on a board this powerful. So I guess really the path is take take like one bridge, like build up with the bridge, and then probably grab some silk merchants and get a bunch of villagers and then go for the multi bridge later. Yeah, I suppose if you I suppose it's also reasonable to go gold for economy, like go gold Destrier, um, while still having openings to do like this bridge stuff. Yeah, let's see what Xerix does. Maybe get rid of that amulet. I don't think you want the amulet. Take a silk merchant. Okay. And now 5. if you spend the coin tokens, you can go like traveling fair. I guess you sort of don't want to go traveling fair. Okay. So like this could be like token. Oh, gold is good. Gold is good. Because gold is the best non-terminal way of making money. Like gold Destrier is going to do a little bit better than Caravan Guard. This is logical. So I expect to see the Silk Merchant trashed. Did he get trashed? Doesn't. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, it kind of depends on your plan here. There's the Gold Destrier plan versus the Bridge Megaturn plan. And like I think eventually things tend to pivot into Bridge Megaturn. I guess in the right state you could also take provinces, like with Butcher Milling, but yeah, I suppose what's going to happen here, I suppose, well, maybe like Destriers are going to get low. It looks like Silk Merchants are going to get low as played. And then in that position, maybe it's acceptable. Oh, Silk to Silk is actually +1 villager. That's kind of cool. Xerxes is going into castles. Is there... Huh. Yeah, I want to say I like going for the bridge thing, although it is sort of a sharp line in that, like, if you go for a bunch of bridges, like, if you do it just right, it's probably the best thing. If you, play fast and do it incorrectly, it's probably worse than, like, Destrier or Gold. I think I'd be in for bridges, though. Yeah, probably. I'd probably take Patron on first 4 over bridge, stack up like 3 or 4 coffers with Patron, then go into bridge, then maybe like take some silk merchants, like buy some silk merchants for villagers and trash them and stack up on bridges after the destriers get empty. That would be what I would do. Although, like, that being said, I think what Xerix is doing is pretty clean. Like the destriers and the gold, like his deck is good every turn. And here, yeah, now we can get the 7th destrier. Maybe he can go into Silk Merchants too. I would guess he can grab a gold also in here. It depends how hard he wants to go for the castles. Oh, he's actually leaving 8 coin tokens back. Okay. It's quite safe. It's quite stable. I think Xerxes play is clearly winning. Yeah, Harry Perry just had like an unfortunate setup where he like played the Silk Merchant and drew into 2 terminals. And the villager balancing I think is quite challenging on this board because Patron, I'll move the mouse, I'll select Patron. Because Patron will give you like what's the right way of putting this? Like Patron doesn't give you extra actions; it just turns your actions into villagers for future turns. And Silk Merchant is like Silk Merchant gives you a villager, well, 2 villagers, but you probably need to trash it to Sentry, which is a little bit non-deterministic, and it's a junk card until you do. Cool, so it looks like Xerix takes it down. Cool, let's see. So it looks like maybe Matt Garden Spec. No, Matt's the only one listening to me, so I won't join that table. Let's see who else. Rosie Rouse has the table. Oh, okay. Well, no. I'll watch Rosie Rouse. Looks like Mick is playing too. Okay, so we have Rosie Ross versus iMonster. Looks like iMonster isn't sharing their hand. We have interesting one. So we have Magic Lamp, which looks pretty important. The draw here is pretty limited. Like there's Mastermind on Sage and Merchant. Well, I'll do the Kingdom tab for some of the YouTubers. There you go. Yeah, there's not much trashing, right? There's not much of a goat here. So you sort of have two options. One option is you play a bunch of Masterminds, you try and draw. It's going to be pretty hard to draw, but you could go like summon Mastermind, like 1 minute militia, bunch of monuments, bunch of 3 costs, which actually becomes more viable with Magic Lamp. Or you just play Fool, or you just play Lucky Coin Money because Lucky Coin is here. I wonder how good is. I suppose if you're playing like Lucky Coin, you could like summon Merchant to try and hit. I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't actually know which strategy's better. I'm inclined to say that the whole Mastermind draw engine. Well, I don't know. Like, I guess the question is, can you take 10 Masterminds? Yeah. I suppose you evaluate the extreme strategy. So if your opponent goes full money, then you take 10 Masterminds. You summon a bunch of sages, merchants, secret caves, and monuments. You play Lucky Coin 0 to 1 times. Yeah, you have 1 militia in your deck. Yeah, that has to be winning, right? Versus just province money. Okay, and then there are intermediates, like what happens if each of you grabs a Mastermind and plays some intermediate things, but I'm inclined to say like you have to be masterminding, because if you get the Masterminds uncontested, then you'll have enough monument points, I believe, to beat the provinces. So it looks like Rosie Roz has the Fool. Who's the potion? And Rosie Roz has the potion. Okay. So we'll follow this game from Rosie Roz's perspective, because that's the perspective that we can see. So it looks like she has Fool, potion to University or 2. She has. Looks like she summoned a monument. Neither player's triggered Lamp yet. I think for a variety of reasons, I would skip University here. Like maybe it's a mistake, but it's just kind of hard to make it work. Like you don't really want the potion's pretty bad later. You don't necessarily want the universities other than the gaining, so be kind of inclined to open like militia, maybe maybe, and I guess, well, I guess you'll play the lucky coin once, right? So maybe you could open militia with Sage or something. Okay, looks like we have militia coming down against iMonster. And now Rosie Raz has uh, 4 or 5, 5 or 6 with 2 buys. Takes the silver, okay. Takes a gold. So I'd say given the way this game has been played, like taking 2 or 3 silver for each player, 3 golds are out, I think from this state you really have to go ahead and go for provinces when the time is right. A little bit sad that Magic Lamp doesn't pop. Only one Mastermind. Yeah, I would definitely think at this point, yeah, at this point the decks are, it's kind of, yeah, like the decks are fat, and so building doesn't help too much. See, like I might even just take Mastermind here at this point. I think the decks have enough actions, right? And then you can like Mastermind universities and stuff. Yeah, I think I would try and play the Mastermind thing even without Uni. Like it could be a little bit crazy, but yeah, well, you want to be masterminding like monuments anyway, right? So you can get coins, you can play with fair, get a charm or two. Pretty unfortunate draw for Rosira. She can discard Lamp Mastermind, play Mastermind, and buy Uni. Not clear if you even want Uni. Play Sage, played Militia. Okay, so iMonster takes the province and did not, only had 5 for lamps, so pretty unfortunate lamp draws. I think, yeah, iMonster has not purchased fair yet, which I think will become important. Oh, could Mastermind Uni? I don't even know if that's good though. Gets the Sky's Gift, which I don't think you want to use. Really not sure what you mastermind. Like you could mastermind Uni for 3 more masterminds. I don't know how good that is. I guess masterminding Monument would also be pretty solid. Okay. Yeah, Militia Monument is nice. Uni hits Mastermind for sure. This is going to be 7. I don't even know what you want for 7. Like, you could take a gold. Like, you could go Lucky Coin, take the silver province. Which I think, yeah, I think from this state, I think you just want to go Lucky Coin. Just play everything by the province. Yep. Okay. Why is there 3 money left over? I don't know why there's 3 money left over. There was. Oh, it was from the Masterminded Merchant. Okay. On 11, I don't know. You could double summon. Maybe that's not good. But like, what happens if you summon 2 monuments? Then you get 2 points immediately. You have 4 coins. Seems okay. Okay, so it looks like this game is meandering toward a province out. Doesn't look like the secret cave, the magic lamp is going to be popped. Yeah, but I think this game really just comes down to, can you Like, do you fight the Silver Flood from Lucky Coin and try and build a Mastermind deck, or do you accept the silvers happily and go for provinces? And I think I would go for the Masterminds. It's not entirely clear to me. Or I would start going for the Masterminds, and then I would pivot to provinces when appropriate. Yeah, and I think on University it is a bit subtle. I guess you could go Sage Potion. That's kind of cool, actually. Then your Sage like hits the potion and hits the Masterminds. Yeah, I guess if you... Yeah, if I was going to open University, I think I'd open Sage Potion, and that does seem kind of sweet, actually. Oh, no, but then the Sage hits the Lucky Coin and the Silver, which you don't want, so scratch that. Sage will not always find Potion. Okay, so it looks like Rosy Raz is up a full province right now. Monument points are roughly even. 4 points for iMonster. I think he's choosing mode on Charm. He grabs Militia Monument. I don't like that. I think that if you want a monument, you should summon it. Get that point right away. I might even... Yeah, it's not clear to me between Monument and Duchy there. I would probably take one of those two. Oh, Rosy Raz can Mastermind Monument up to 8. Purchase a province. She even gets an additional point from Forest Gift. So she's up 15. iMonster is going to need to do a lot here. Rosy Raz does not have Mastermind coming in. So this can be play Sage. See if you hit a gold. If you don't, purchase a Duchy. The Fool's kind of interesting. Like, I'm not entirely convinced by Fool. Okay, GG. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is over. Looks like Mick Warfrat has started. Let's see. Hopefully this is recent. Oh, they play fast. So, Baker, Populate. Let's check it out. So, looks like they're playing with Research, Trashing. Looks like they're going to go into Swashbuckler for draw. Maybe Hireling, probably mostly Swashbuckler. I think Populate's pretty good here. Like, just gets a bunch of cards and you can kind of hide out the ones you don't want. Yeah, so I imagine you just hit, and you can even research the Forge, which is kind of a nice touch. So I imagine they start hitting 10, buying Populate, and then spinning from there. So Mick has 7 plus a coin token. Is that first Swash, maybe? No, Mick doesn't have a festival yet. Could be gold. If the goal is to get to Populate, I think having a gold is nice. Could also be a festival. Yeah, it's gold. Looks like Mick wants that early Populate. So Warfrat might just pass here. Like take Ratcatcher. Okay, Silver's fine too. Let's see if Mick has 9, so he's 1 off. This might be festival. Could take gold too. Totally reasonable. But looks like Mick is hoping to Populate next turn. Pretty streamlined approach. Okay, Mick does take the festival. Does Wharfrat have a rat catcher on the mat? Does not. So trash here 4, maybe Ironmonger. Seems pretty logical. It's a poacher. Okay, I guess the piles aren't running awfully quickly. So Mick has 4. Mick takes the Ironmonger. I think Mick's probably going to hit populate this turn. Research and research to set aside a copper. This looks like a gold to make, yeah, gold to make populate next turn pretty likely. Takes festival, okay. I actually don't think, I don't think there's enough terminals to really justify the festival. Okay, Mick populates. I don't think the order matters. Such a nice animation. Yeah, Wharfrat. Let's see. Yeah, I think Wharfrat should actually. Wharfrat's last card is silver, right? So draw silver. Yeah, Wharfrat should have it. Oh no, and Wharfrat has a copper also. So I think Wharfrat has 11. Okay, wow. Wait. But isn't this... Okay, I miscounted. Wharfrat had 12. Populate from Wharfrat. I kind of think the players will just populate until they can no longer populate. Hideout. Okay. Oh, Mick finds the Swashbuckler. That is huge. That means that there's a reasonable shot for Mick to populate again this turn. Could also play it conservatively and research something like a research or a hideout like that. On 3, do you take like silver? Do you just grab Swash? Could be Ironmonger too. Mick takes silver. Very reasonable. So in games where it populates good, you can kind of figure out who's winning by counting the number of times they've populated. I think Wharfrat needs to play Ratcatcher. One more for 10. It's a miss. So both players populate, and now Wharfrat misses here. I might just research the Forge, put everything in hand for next turn. On 6, I forgot the way that Swashbuckler works, but you can use the Baker tokens to try and grab the treasure chest a bit later. Let's see. Yeah, so Wharfrat can either research a research or research a forge. I suppose hypothetically, Wharfrat could also like forge 2 researches into a province, but I don't really like that. It's kind of a bit surprising. Gets rid of the silver, buys a Swashbuckler. That's okay. It's a little bit odd. I guess it makes sense that these decks will be draw limited. But I probably would have kept the silver, kept a coin token, and sort of like gotten rid of another random card. Although like that play is certainly reasonable. Baker, okay, so Mick does draw everything. I guess, yeah, there are tricks with Forge gain and play here. So if you're a Mick, do you trash the Ratcatcher and the... Okay. Mick, no nonsense. I probably would have taken a gold and double populated. Although it looks like Mick, like, if he chooses to, could double province. And that would also be very good. Mick takes a populate. And swash? Yeah. Villages. Okay. I wonder if double populate is like actually good. I would have gone double, like taken a gold, gone double populate for fun. Probably taking the swash helps you draw it, which you maybe care more about. Wharf Rat takes a treasure chest here, which is definitely wait, no. No. Yeah, if Wharf Rat had played Swashbuckler earlier, there's an opportunity to have cards in the discard pile to take the treasure chest. I think you want free gold here. Yeah, I think this is a board where free gold is good. Like I could be convinced that like there's a populate engine so strong that you don't want gold, but like as played, gold looks great. Looks like populate, swash. Okay. Populate festival. Oh, I guess festival's for the money. Yeah, not taking the treasure chest is pretty sad there. Mick might be able to... Yeah, Mick can Ironmonger discard. So Mick takes the treasure chest now. So, yeah, I think Mick is gonna be able to take a lot of points here. So let's say Mick... So I think Mick can triple plus mill. Yeah, if Mick goes triple plus mill... Yeah, if I'm Mick, I'm trying to triple province plus mill a province, I think. I guess quad province is better if you can quad, right? And Mick's pretty close to quad. Yeah, he does need to play. Oh, I would have played Ratcatcher. Oh. Okay, okay, well, Mick... Okay, Mick can just quad here. And I think that should do it. And I think Mick sort of does need to quad, because Wharf Rat is also in quad territory. Wouldn't be surprised to see her resign here because this is Quarantine Cup. Okay, found a swash, so there's a little bit of play to the turn. I suppose Wharf Rat could play to a dud, like if Mick has 5 provinces in his deck, so there is, you know, a chance Mick has a hand of 5 provinces. I think even that's kind of hard to beat. That's probably beatable, right? Like here, I think you just have to take province duchy. Hope Mick buys nothing and then finish. Looks like Mick has enough. Oh, Mick has hirelings too, right? Mick has 1 hireling. Okay. So half VP on this board, assuming starting estates are trashed, is going to be 41. So if Mick takes 2 provinces, that's game. Yeah, so this is, yep, this is over. Cool. Um, I'm gonna check out the standings, see how everyone's doing here. Yeah, so just for the viewers, the Quarantine Cup is an open tournament, so whether you've been playing Dominion a while or you just like to watch games or something, you're welcome to join. It's been going on for a year now since COVID hit. You can head over to the Dominion Discord channel. I think you can find it on the Dominion subreddit, or you can just ask, anyone in the Dominion community. And you can head over and play for an hour or two on the weekends. Have some fun. So it's open to everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna check the standings. I'm open to playing some matches too if people need opponents. Okay, looks like Mick and Xerix each have 2 wins. Okay, this is where I'm kind of tempted to fill in. Okay, um, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do commentary plus playing. I'll play Warfrat. So yeah, they're just a lull in the action. So I'm gonna do commentary and play here. See, I presume that Warfrat wants to play. Let's see. Cool. Let's see how this goes. So it looks like a Horn Governor type board, or Horn Apprentice. I guess we can even Horn the Platinum. Flagbearer is pretty solid here too. But if we've I don't think you want a Flagbearer as P1. The only trashing is Apprentice. Having a Talisman is kind of fun. There is Snowy Village seems fine too. Maybe we're supposed to open with Bargain. Yeah, I think you want to trash first. It's not clear to me whether probably silver is gonna be better than anything else. Sure, I'll take a silver, I guess. Not entirely clear to me. It's hard for me to take Flagbearer over one of the good 5, so I'll take an Apprentice, I think. Okay. I don't really have anything to do, and I think that he hit 3, so he's gonna hit 6 here. So I'll just take the Flagbearer now, I think. Okay, we'll go horse. I suppose I could trash the Flagbearer, but it doesn't seem to accomplish a lot. Yeah, I guess could even trash the silver, but I don't think that's good. Maybe I'll just trash here. And take a Horn of Plenty. I'm really not too sure on that. Warfrat's probably gonna, needs to hit exactly 4 to take the Flagbearer. Okay, looks like, oh, it goes Cemetery over it. Oh, and gets a 4 trash. Nice. Cool. We hit 4. I guess I'm just gonna do this. It's not great, but I don't really have another great option. Goes governor. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll trash here, play the flag bearer here. Guess I'll just do that. I think I'm way ahead. Yeah, I've had the flag for so many turns. Yeah, one of the things with flag bearers, you need to hit like exactly the right number for it to be good. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, so I know that I have an apprentice there. So maybe I'll just go horn, horn. Oh. Oh, yeah, I want to trash this flag bearer. Okay, maybe I'll just take a apprentice. I don't know. I have like a million horns, though, that has to be good. Okay. I think I'm just going to empty the horns and then empty the provinces, and that should be good. Okay. So we know we have... Yeah, I think I can get rid of this. Let's see. So here... Definitely want these 3. And then maybe governor and so just count. We have 4 treasures. We have so we have 4 of these. Then we have governor, apprentice. We use governor to gain gold. Maybe I actually need to take something weird like a sacred grove, or I could just take another governor. Yeah, I might just take another governor. It just seems safer. Okay. Don't know what the undo's about, but it's fine. Oh, he just didn't play horn. Okay. Let's see, so I'll take 3 cards. Ouch. Okay, that's painful. Let's see. So let's see. So I have 1, 2 actions, and then I have 1, 2, 3. I don't have a gold, right? So I should probably take a gold. So if I take a gold, oh, I can't take a gold. Okay. I guess if I take Sacred Grove, that will give me 3 distinct actions. And then, so this is 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to overdraw with governor here to make that work. Yeah, like whatever. This all seems fine. Sure, and then let's just verify. So I have, yeah, I should have enough. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take another governor. Do I need to worry about Warfrat like sneaking piles on me? Maybe I do. I'll just take like, oh, I can buy a gold. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll just gain a snowy village and then buy a gold, and we should be good here. I'm province. I'm gonna take all their provinces next turn. I don't think there's anything that Warfrat can do about it. Yeah, also now if Warfrat touches Apprentice or Governor, I have an even easier pile out. I'm just going to decline to trash. Okay. Yeah, we have a really easy pile here then. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll Apprentice the Gov. Could play this more precisely, but this is just so winning for us that it doesn't. Yeah, GG. I'm pretty sure I could have provinced out there. Cool. So let's see. So Mick started 3 minutes ago. I think I want to follow whoever. Mick's game or let's just watch whoever joins Xerx's game. Oh gosh, who did I just play? Did I just... I just totally forgot who I played. Oh, Warfrat. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I was trying to spec, but Xerx is asking me to play. So I will play. We're having a quieter week, so there's less games going on, and that's the reason why I'm playing. You too. So what happens? So, okay, Academy is really good here. It gives tons of villagers. I'll do the kingdom tab for the specs. So there's a lot going on here. Like, so notably, so if I have 2 ironworks and I use 1 ironworks to gain an ironworks, and then I develop an ironworks into a patrol and a develop, it doesn't quite work. Okay. So I think develop things are just not good. Bridge troll seems very good. Yeah, patrol seems fine. So I guess the question, like, so here clearly we want to get Academy and we want to do some crazy things. I guess the first question is trashing. How do we want to trash? Develops bad if you bridge troll out, right? Because then you get estates, which you don't really want. So develop seems hard to use. I guess you could open it. Yeah, you could open develop ironworks and then just kind of go from there. Xerx opens silver. So I guess like Destria gives a bunch of cards and we can try and get bridge trolls out. I'm gonna go with develop. Naismith says that opening develop 4 is good. Okay, here's kind of why. Xerx gets alter, which is quite good. I guess I have a couple options. I could either like ironworks for ironworks, or I could develop. I guess I could go for ride, which is probably better than anything else. Okay, let's see. And then if I develop two things, then yeah, I can't quite get Destrier. I guess if I patrol, then I could maybe grab like Prince right away. No, I could grab Academy right away. I don't know. I'm really not sure in this purchase, but it seems kind of fun. Like we can sort of sneak our way up to Academy, or maybe we're not sneaking our way up to Academy. Maybe we're actually taking this altar. Although, yeah, no, I think we can hit 5 again, so I guess I'll take the altar. Kind of ad-libbing this. I think now, and like I got rid of my Ironworks, right? Yeah. So now, oh, cool. So, okay, so we have patrol. So I have an altar. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so I could develop this into hireling Ironworks, but I think I want to play this. Cool. So we still have our altar. And I think I want Academy now. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into Bridge Troll. That looks good to me. And now I'm gonna want in Ironworks. Okay. Do we want to develop now or later? That's a really good question. Maybe we develop after. I'm not sure we want to draw anything there. Let's see. I don't think we really need a 3. I guess I'll develop here and buy a ride. Xerxes goes for a really late Academy. I feel like he's probably favored. Maybe I want an Ironworks. Maybe I want to grab probably just another Bridge Troll and 3. Oh, I guess I'll take a ride. I do like the patrol though, so maybe I'm doing okay. I don't really know. This is probably going to spiral out of control pretty quickly. As one of us will get a bunch of Bridge Trolls in play. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go patrol first. Okay. Definitely want altar next. I guess the question is, do I want to like turn my Ironworks into... Maybe I can... Okay, this is just kind of for fun, but... Oh, no. If I'm going to gain... Okay, so let's say I develop this. And I grab something like develop plus... Oh, I could grab a Destro. Is that better than patrol? Kind of like patrol. Okay. And then maybe I go... Maybe I actually want to play Bridge Troll. I'm totally just ad-libbing this. This is not super precise. Okay. Alter this. Maybe we want... Is it crazy to go for hireling? Nah, we probably just want the Bridge Troll. And then shuffle some cards around. Ironworks for Bridge Troll. Play Bridge Troll here. And then we have 4, so we'll go maybe just all Destriers. Yeah, I think I seeded some bad cards on top of my deck that maybe wasn't... I don't think I played that particularly precisely. Okay, Destrier. Okay, patrol's cool. Oh, Zerix freeze lines. GG. Yeah, I got the bridge trolls off first, and that was that. So let's look for another. Let's look for another match. Queue a table after. Okay, so. Okay, so it looks like Harry Perry is playing Rosie Raz. So let's. I'm spec. Okay, cool. So we got another spec in. I might, like, with the 2-0 record, I might actually make the finals. I don't. Let me check. I'm currently in third with 2-0. So see if we can spec and win. That'll be the ultimate in double dipping. So this board, double. I'll go to Kingdom tab. Double Urchin opening is nice. Otter is actually kind of interesting with Urchin because then you can draw a few more cards. Urchin I think tends to be better than other trashing like Monastery because Urchin will knock the cards you want to trash the Monastery out of the hand. So it looks like, yeah, probably Witches will get purchased, 10 Curses get given out. Those can get trashed by probably Mercenary. And then whoever sort of survives the onslaught will make a bunch of goons. I guess goons sort of like the hand size attack from Mercenary. It's probably going to be early game. That's what you're going to be using. So goons will be more of a late game thing. Piazza is fine. Like you'll purchase it and feel good about it probably after you've Witch set up. Otter is interesting. I don't know exactly how I feel about this. I guess that this makes your Urchins a bit better. Makes your Blessed Villages a bit better. Golem I think is actually a fine addition later. Like the potion is kind of a bummer, but maybe after you have goons you can grab a potion. So we have the common Quad Urchin opening. Let's see, what's a buy on 5 here? Could be Lost City, could be Witch. I'd probably go Witch. Yep, Harry Perry goes Witch. Rosie Raz has double Urchin. So she gets Mercenary turn 3, which is quite nice. 3 I think is going to be Urchin. Oh, well she already has. Oh, she gets to wave the Otter, the second one. So this could be something like Blessed Village. Gets a Field's Gift, can set aside for next turn. Very nice. Nice little way of the Otter trick there. So Urchin just plays it, okay. That means that this Urchin's going to hit the shuffle. I think that's right because Harry Perry, what did he get last turn? Did he get... Oh, we got a Witch? Oh, if I knew he had a Witch, I probably would have ottered it. Well, I don't know. It's kind of... The problem is if you otter it and then you draw your Witch or your Urchin dead, you feel pretty sad. But if you don't, then they probably collide. So you also get a hand size attack by just playing it. Yeah, like Rosie Raz here draws her... Oh, she's Field's Gift from Blessed Village. Wow. Talk about... Good turn sequence for Rosie Raz. Perfectly played, honestly. Everything just lined up. And now this Monastery, like as I said, Monastery gets hit hard by discard attacks. Yeah, painful. So Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, so Rezuraz has the first mercenaries coming down. I think she needs a witch. I think, yeah, like on 6 goons makes sense. Let's get rid of the floating boon. Yeah, goons hurts. This is going to be 4. No, this is going to be 6. Okay. Probably take Lost City on 6. Right. Because you have the only village. Yeah, I think you really need a second village. I guess alternatively it could be Piazza. Which is okay. Like you can see there's terminal collision here. So if you do go for Witch, I think you need to do it with the plan of picking up Lost City on the next 5. So Harry Perry, is that first mercenary? Yeah, it's first mercenary. 2 turns behind, I think. Pretty rough. Let's see how many coins Rezuraz draws. It is 4. Okay, that's a blessed village. That's okay. Rezuraz really wants village anyway, so this is just the difference between a blessed village and a lost city, which is kind of a big deal to be honest, but it's perfectly fine. So this is actually, yeah, I feel like Harry Perry is doing a bit better now. He's a bit fatter. He does have the witch. I suppose he's down a blessed village. But I feel like this has kind of turned into like the gap between the 2 players has kind of narrowed from a 2-turn lead for Rezuraz to a 1-turn lead. So we're going to see presumably Blessed Village, evaluate. I think there's a urchin in there, so probably. Oh, there's Sea's Gift. Oh. Oh, yeah, of course, discard attack Sea's Gift. All right, there's Way of the Otter, which is going to be nice. I think I would, yeah, I'd play the Witch and Trigger. I think you have to play Mercenary over Goons here. I don't actually know what's left in the deck. Okay, it's plays Goons, hits 4. It's got to be Blessed Village, I imagine. And River's Gift. It's a bit unfortunate because you get the cards at end of turn, so like you're gonna need to discard the extra card. So Rezuraz, yeah, is it a solid position here? Yeah, I would say it's not immediately clear to me where you want to take this. Like you could, I'd say the options are, yeah, you could add a second witch, but I think I probably wouldn't. Could go goons, could go gold. Actually, it's sort of counterintuitive, but I don't hate a gold in this kind of spot. I think I like Lost City for this purchase. But after that, I don't mind a gold. It is a bit like oh, buys Piazza. I actually like Piazza better than Lost City. So I think Rezuraz is pretty. I think she can draw a deck every turn now. I'd probably look to a gold, like try and build up that buying power. It's going to be a slow build up. And I think Harry Perry will eventually dig his way out of this. Wow, there's still 60 minutes of Dominion left. So here we have a mercenary play. Yes, it's kind of like old school slow Dominion. Back in like 2016, more of the games looked like this with the older cards. Just kind of like a slow build up. Even if you have a great turn, you can't do too much. Rosie Raz goes Goons Copper. And I think the goal at this stage isn't actually to score, right? Because the piles are pretty healthy. The game's going to be long. Like, it's turn 10. I'd be surprised if this game is over before turn 15 or 16, say. Could even go like 20 turns pretty easily. 20 plus. I think what you want to do is build up your ability to buy goons, to like win the goon, get to like 3-4 goons faster, which I think is actually gold. Earth's Gift is pretty good, so now you can take second Blessed Village. But even something as simple as like, you could even take a silver there, and it's not that crazy. Because, like silver helps you buy more goons. Yeah, so I think I would be going like probably one or two gold early on into a goon stack. How fat is Harry Perry? Let's check the trash. Oh no. So there's only 7 copper trashed out. I think Rosie Raz has trashed 5 or 6. And looks like all the estates. So Harry Perry is a solid 7 cards down in the trashing department. So this is going to be very difficult to come back from. Oh, actually, no. Rosie Raz has 4 copper. Huh. Oh, sorry. Rosie Raz has been repurchasing copper. Okay. So trash 2, but has 2 in hand, which means I think Harry Perry has 5. Pretty painful. Okay. Is it worth it to otter? If you otter goons, you actually still get the points when you play things. That's actually kind of cool. Ran out of actions. That's unfortunate. I really don't like the Blessed Village. Like, if you take Blessed Village at this point, I think you actually need to buy a silver at some point. Do we see Blessed Village? This is kind of satisfying to watch. Oh, I guess with Mercenary, you can turn Mercenary into a draw too. I guess both players need to trash at this point. We could like Mercenary trash, Curse Copper, double goons. And then that's 10. So what do you want to do on 10? Could be goons pawn pawn. Could be gold pawn pawn. Could be goons plus village. Oh, the silver I think is actually pretty good. I would take it next turn, so it's easier to draw. Yeah. Oh. Um, is there going to be copper too? Like, I don't think copper is necessary at all, and I don't think I'd personally take it. But it's consistent with the plays so far. Looks like there's a little bit of indecision on the copper. Yeah, it's it can be hard to know when your deck can take one extra copper and when it can't. Okay, and Rosie Raz does take the copper. Harry Perry gets a trash for 2. Yeah, the other thing is that Harry Perry is just going to have trouble with villages at this point in the scenario that he does ever get his deck under control. I think I like the Otter on the village. I like Otter on goons here. Yeah, so that's one trick on goons. So on cards, the text above the line happens when you play the card, and the text below the line happens when it's in play. So you can see here, like if there's a card that's ottered, there's text below the line, and that happens even if like the boon just replaces the top part. The bottom half just refers to when the card is in play or some trigger or something. So you still get points on your goons from your goons if you otter them, because the goons keeps the text below the line. So I think there's no shame in ottering a goons. And Harry Perry resigns. All right. That moves Rosie Raz up to, looks like 7 points and 4th place. So let's see if she makes it into the top 4. Let's follow okay, Matt is actually listening in, but I'll spec here. And Matt knows how to turn his audio on mute. Or deafen, it's called deafen. Okay. Yeah, so I'm currently sitting at 3rd place with those 2 games, and I kind of just Rosie Raz again. All right. So if Rosie Raz wins this, she goes to 12 and knocks me out of 3rd. So let's hope that happens. Matt is okay. Matt needs, it looks like, about 2 wins to get into top 4 contention. 2 or 3, depending on how other matches go. So what's going on here? Not a lot, to be honest. What does capitalism hit? So you can go like capitalism, chariot race, I guess. So there's no plus buy, but you can gain cards with Grave Robber, especially if you use them with Fortress. Capitalism, I guess, is okay. I guess if you capitalism Mandarin and then gain a Mandarin, you can put the Mandarins you have in play on top of your deck. Maybe there's something. Is there something there? Because you can do that with Chariot Race, right? Like if you have a bunch of, okay, like, so just to be clear, there's not a lot going on here. You trash with Sentry. The only gain is Grave Robber and Fortress, so you do that. Now I'm just seeing if there's some like capitalism Mandarin stuff, right? Like if you gain a Mandarin mid-turn, you can top deck your Chariot Races and then spin through your Chariot Races again. and then like sack your fortress for another Mandarin, or like sack your Mandarin, maybe you sack Mandarin to gain Mandarin. I don't think that's good, but it's worth. I think it's worth paying attention to, that you can top deck things with capitalism, gain Mandarin. I don't think it's super relevant, but it's close to relevant on these chariot races. If it was a bit easier, yeah. The thing is, you just really don't want to be gaining Mandarins. Like if gaining Mandarin was a bit more useful, might be worth it. So anyway, openings, looks like sentry openings, some hunting parties coming down, some faithful hounds. Let's see where they go from here. So we have 4. Okay, could be exploration, could be fortress. It is chariot race. Okay. Chariot race, I think, is a pretty useful card. Although I would maybe I think the grave robber thing is actually. I would prioritize the grave robber thing because it helps you gain multiple chariot races in a turn. I think more like for me, the threat of chariot race is just like a source of points that makes provinces worse. Like if one player were to take like 3 provinces, then I suppose chariot race isn't great against the 3 province deck, but it makes rushing province before deck control less viable, because yeah, you can do like chariot race, you can do the grave robber capitalism Mandarin thing to like even play. You can play a lot of chariot races in a turn, so I think you need to build. Okay, let's see where they go. Okay, so who? Okay, so Matt has picked up a grave robber already, and Matt has 2 fortresses. So Matt is clearly going for the grave robber fortress thing. Rosie Roz has 8 here, so this is sort of a decisive moment. Do you take grave robber and go for the fortress things? Do you take something like a treasure trove with the plan of provincing repeatedly? Or do you I guess you could take something like a gold. Or actually Mandarin's kind of cool because then you can like Mandarin your extra hunting party. Um but yeah, this is sort of a decisive moment. It is sentry. Okay. That was a sentry, right? I don't really like this entry. I think if you're gonna go, I guess it could maybe like Sentry certainly helps the deck, but I think something like I'd probably go for Grave Robber if I was planning to, you know, go like build more Treasure Trove if I was planning to, um, or maybe Gold, probably Treasure Trove if I was planning to engine, and Sentry is kind of in between. And so now there's a similar state. Okay, it's gold. So this is going to be a delayed. This is going to be a delayed province stack. So I think Matt's position is comfortably winning if he builds up the if he builds up this whole grave robber thing, which it looks like he's doing quite well. Um, yeah, he has quite a balanced deck. So I'd say this was looking quite good for Matt. Rosie will probably like do something like Chariot Race 1 time in 3. Oh, got rid of the copper too. So yeah, it has to be a second gold. So this is gonna be on the slower side, and I think Matt has 2 grave robbers. I think he'll probably be able to get up to 3 with additional draw this turn. I don't think he can get to 4. Maybe he can. I think the problem is if you go up to 4, you lose some of the support. Okay, he's going for Chariot Race already, which I think it's a bit early. I think it's a bit early for the Chariot Races. I would have gone for the Grave Robber first to get more gains and then go into the Chariot Races later. For the points, also Rosie Raz has no copper, no estate, 1 estate. So there's a lot of misses. Like you're gonna hit. Currently, Matt can't beat a 5 or a 6, and Rosie Raz only has 4 cards in deck that are not a 5 or 6. So the Chariot Race isn't doing a lot immediately, whereas the Grave Robber does. Yes, I suppose that is one pretty interesting thing. Rosie Raz's deck is actually kind of immune to Chariot Races from having such high costs. So maybe I'm going to bite my words. This is like closer than I thought it was. Yeah, because the Chariot Race stack that I mentioned doesn't work if you're perfectly thin. So this position is looking way better for Rosie Raz than I was claiming. I still think that Matt has a large advantage. But Rosie Raz does have a non-trivial point lead. And is pretty well insulated against Chariot Race. So I think this could come down to shuffles. We'll see. So this is going to be province up to 15. And now Matt. I guess, what do you do here as Matt? Do you, takes a Grave Robber, logical. Gets the 1 point. That's very nice. Grabs a Grave Robber. Okay, this is all very logical. Well executed for sure. Do you take points? Yeah, takes the gold. 10, province. Matt takes a small point lead. Now this is where it gets interesting. Like Rosie Raz has to go for provinces, and she basically has to hope that Matt like doesn't draw a fortress or something, and duds. Okay, looks like we have a puppy cameo. Hi, little guy. You doing a weekend visit? You doing a weekend visit? You wanna bark? You wanna bark for the? You wanna bark for YouTube? You wanna bark for YouTube? You want to come up? Okay. So we've got a dog on the couch. He's very excited. He loves to see me every weekend. Yeah, you can probably hear the dog going crazy. Is that triple? Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait. Oh, no, that is triple. Okay. Yeah, the grave robbers can get those double and triple turns. Okay, let's look for a match. So oh, it looks like Zurich's. Okay, let's watch Mick's next game. I'm just gonna spec this one, or I'll say spec, and maybe Mick will make me play. We'll see. No bark for YouTube. Oh no. Darn it. Apparently my dog isn't audible. He's like really going crazy. I could just play Mick. I don't know. Have I played Harry? Yeah, no games. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll play Harry. I don't know. Okay, so Harry has a non. Sure. So Harry has a non. Yeah, like I'll put it this way: my priority is commentary, but like, I will play if there's nothing else going on. What's going on here? So we can star chart, put something on top, but it's just not good. We could. Oh man, star chart rebuild? That seems amazing. You could even play displace with that. We can like process islands too. That seems super sweet. Okay, I'm gonna ignore like maybe there's some tactician swamp hag thing or tactician displace, but I just want to try star chart rebuild. It seems amazing. So I guess I'll open silver. Oh, I guess there's this castle thing. Oh, there's lucky coin too. Oh man, I did not realize that lucky coin was a thing here. Okay, I'll go star chart. Maybe I'll put. Yeah, I think I'll put silver on top. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and play this like properly. I just want to like see what happens if I click on rebuild with star chart. It seems nice. Seems really nice. Yeah, I guess there's humble castle. And so can we just pretend? I'm just gonna pretend that castles don't exist or something. Or maybe I could take. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend castles don't exist.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Not for you, Lickers. For Daddy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try this rebuild thing. It seems kind of sweet. I don't know. I guess I can take like fool. Does fool make sense? Maybe, no, I don't know. Yeah, he takes it. I'll take it. Okay, like so here's the idea. Like the idea is that I put rebuild on top. And now I just try and shuffle my deck and draw into rebuild over and over again. Okay. So I grab a duchy, play a fool. Okay, so Sun's Gift. I guess I'll just discard these. Take this, take silver. I think I'm gonna go plan on rebuild. Seems like kind of the most logical. Okay, oh. Yeah, I guess we can discard this for a boon. And we'll go rebuild. Trash there. Top deck rebuild. Let's see, discard for a boon. I gain a Will-O-Wisp, cool. Maybe I want to get rid of Duchy. Okay, so get rid of my Duchy, grab a province. And I guess I'll go rebuild. Get rid of this. So I think unfortunately, I drew my two cards with this. I guess what I can do is, if I skip province, I can get a clean shuffle. Oh, no, I have, I hope I keep Lost in the Woods, because if I keep Lost in the Woods, yeah, I can discard an estate here and rebuild that. That seems good. Discard 3 cards for gold. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Like, I'm not doing much on 2 anyway. I guess I'll skip province. And... oh. So yeah, I think... I could also just skip a card I don't want. Maybe I don't want copper. Yeah, and then I'll grab a duchy. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Cool. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can discard the province. We get a boon, gives us a card. Don't really need to play the fool. I'll just take another province. Oh, cool. And we can top deck. Yeah, it's an estate, unfortunately, but we can do this rebuild. We still have a duchy left in the deck. Yeah, I'm not really convinced by this, but rebuild's never that bad. Like rebuild's really high variance, especially with something like Star Chart. But it's definitely fun to like give this a go. Huh. So kind of for free, I can take like an island. Yeah, I guess I will. I think it's better than like Procession or anything, right? Yeah, okay, so I'll take an island. I guess I just want to skip a province. I'll go duchy to province, and I think I'll just grab duchy at this point. Top deck a rebuild. Oh, wow. So I guess what do I have? I guess I have one estate. I think I have one estate. So I think this is probably winning. Yeah, Star Trek Rebuild seems really nice. Exile silver, gain duchy. Is he going to buy out the last duchy? He doesn't. That's really nice. I guess we'll discard this. No need to top deck that. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. Like what thing do I really want to skip? Yeah, I guess I'll just skip province. I'm not entirely sure what the right line here is. Island to duchy. And now I think I'm supposed to skip a state probably. Province to province is fine. Oh, okay. So we're skipping a state anyway. Maybe I'll just pick one up and then put rebuild on top. Let's see what Harry Perry can do. Island to island. I guess he could go into castles. But we can mill a province here pretty easily, which I think is good. Oh, we can discard for a boon. Cool. Oh, we get +1 buy. Fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip a state to mill province, and we have 4 and 2. I guess I'll take 2 estates. Okay, and then I can just rebuild, skip a state to close out. Okay. Let's see if we can get a GG in here. Cool. So we win that one. I think with cool. Let's check. So Xerix started 234. Let's try that. Maybe I'll try and get Mix next game in. It really depends on when the games start and finish. Oh, this one looks fun. Chapel, Mountebank. This is like a lot of old cards in here. Maybe you can get this with like the silver subscription. I've never actually done the silver subscription, but you don't get all the expansions. It might look something like this. Obviously, there's like Old Witch, which is newer, so this is gold sub. But so what are we seeing here? So you can scepter. It's kind of interesting. So you can like Old Witch and scepter it, but oh, it's colonies too. Yeah, this is like the old Prosperity Mountebank games. Mountebank discard. Looks like Brizzy Raz will hit 9. For plat. Okay, looks like several plat are out. Looks like Xerix is probably winning the curse split. Hard to say with like chapel stuff. How many 4 estates are trashed? So I guess that means Xerix maybe has 2 estates, 1 curse, whereas Rosy Raz has 5 curses, no estates. Something like that. Looks like with the platinum coming out, it looks like this is going to be platinum money. Now that the curses have run out, the double Mountebank on both sides, it's going to sting a lot less. I like the platinum over colony. See gold come out. Let's see. Let's see. Copper to Rosy Raz. Okay, I have pizza, so I'm going to turn my mic off for like 5 minutes and eat this pizza. I'll be back in 5. see, how do I... I'll just unplug it. Okay, I'm back. So it looks like, yeah, looks like a very close end game. If province is empty in a colony game, the game's over. Could also 3-pile on Duchy Scepter. Rosie Raz has colony. So this is gonna be very close. Zurich takes province, so next province win, Rosie Raz takes it down. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm currently doing well in the standings, but I think I'll probably give up my spot. So Matt has a table again. I'm just gonna say I'm specking. Okay, so I'm giving up my playoff spot, but I'll just play. Oh, I need to hit ready. Okay. So let's see. It's so we can march something from the discard. There's Overlord, which looks nice. There's no draw. So Relic looks pretty good. I guess we want to trash, make a bunch of Artificers, play a Relic. It's about all there is to it. Skulk's okay. I guess one question is, do we want Artificer? Yeah, I kind of do want to Overlord on 4 debt. Seems kind of nice. Well, there's a couple options. I could march, get rid of this estate. Which actually seems pretty nice. I could also Overlord, which could let us Artificer. But I could also take a Skulk. But that doesn't seem principled. Is it? Yeah. If I take Overlord, I'm not sure, but I'm going to go Overlord. It seems cool. Oh, okay, I have to discard something. So now I couldn't buy another Overlord if I wanted to. Yeah, like that gold's kind of nice. Okay, so now we have both. I guess the question is, like, I could trash and Bard or something. Nah, I'll just play it principled and do that. And I don't even think I'm going to go for an Overlord at this point. I could go Bard, but I think I just want to trash. Maybe I will take... Maybe I will, like, take one sort of Crying Silver. Ouch, this is kind of painful. Okay, now I guess I'll take a Crying Bard. Oh! Sorry. Okay, so I can march Overlord. Forger. Pass. Okay. Guess I'll do this. Oh, I guess yeah, I don't even need to discard. Cool, so don't discard. Do this, trash. And I'm pretty sure I want the Relic at this point. Cool. Oh, undo. Yeah, it's... Did they change the text on this? Trash this if you did? Yeah, I think that they actually changed the text on Pillage fairly recently. I think it used to work if you did that. I think they changed it. Oh, I could even Overlord the forum. Maybe I'll try this. Discard a couple of cards or something. Maybe forage this. And go for something like Artificer. Gotta imagine that, yeah, like he's gonna start relicking me. I'm gonna try and delay the forum, I think. Relic does hit. Okay, that's kind of annoying. But I can still pick up an Artificer, which I think is why I came here. Still on 1, right? Yeah. Artificer. I guess like once we take Artificer out. Yeah, actually if you could Overlord a Pillage, that would be crazy good. Maybe I'll go for him first. Okay. I'm gonna go Artificer. Maybe I'll go. Do I want this over? I don't. Maybe I do actually. It's so close. I don't know. Yeah, we only have one Overlord. I think I really want to make sure I hammer all the Artificers. After that, I think I want to go into Forum pretty quickly. Oh, is this no Relic? If it's no Relic, I feel pretty good. Don't discard. I'm gonna Forager this. And okay, we have 11. So I'll go Artificer and Artificer. I can pretty easily. He has 2 Foragers, I think. Yeah, I really don't want to power up his Foragers, but I might have to. Okay, so here we have 10. Maybe I'll go Artificer. Don't discard. Oh, okay, my Forager is on top. Sure. Here. I guess I'll go Forum. Pretty sure I want to go Artificer. Just close that off. And now I'm going to go straight for Provinces. Let's see. Oh, okay. So now I can't do that either. Oops. Let's see if I can get an undo. Okay. Thank you. Let's discard these and then play some Artificers. And now I guess I'll make a. So I do have. Yeah, I do have enough to do what I want to do. So I guess I'll just go for a. Oh, I can actually go for. Oh, this is cool. I can go for a Forager and get rid of this Forager. And that'll let me go Forum Province like I want to. And now, yeah, and now I just have a stack of Artificers, a Forum, and an Overlord. That's actually a pretty nice transition. Oh, oops. Wow, are we gonna have, we might have like negative points in the playoffs. That's exciting. I've never seen that before. Okay, I guess I'll discard here, discard like here? I don't know. So 10. Guess I could go for Bard, could go for Skulk. Um, I'll try the Bard. I gain a silver. Okay, not what I wanted, but that's fine. That's actually funny. Yeah, like if if someone with 0 points were to make the playoffs, right? Then there's this case of like what would happen. Yeah. Then there's this like interesting idea where like suppose someone didn't play any games at all, like do they deserve to make the playoffs uh, over someone with points? That's really funny. That's really interesting. So I don't actually know if I'm winning this because I got hit with miserable. Dog is visiting again. Let's not do that. Here. Guess I'll skulk. Yeah, I'll go for your skulk. Get a discard in. Hit 10 and double duchy. So now I have the temporary point lead at least. I think my deck has considerably more staying power. Let's see. I guess I need to discard here. I should have played the Artificers first. That was a little bit silly of me. Let's see here. And now let's see. So if I trash silver, I get 2 points. I guess I could go something like I could go for a pillage, but that doesn't accomplish a lot. Well, if I go up to 10, I can at least go forum plus duchy. If I skulk, it's going to be less. Yeah, I think I'll try this Bard line. Oh, cool. I'll discard that. And I'll go forum duchy. Okay, looks like we're out of the... Matt can't make the playoffs. Okay. So let's see. So here... Yeah, unfortunately I can't province. So... Maybe I could use Artificer and top deck like a port. Or I could just not use it. Maybe I just don't use it. Oh, no. This is kind of fun. I don't think this is right at all, but I just think it's amusing to, yeah, maybe I'll just march something like, I don't know, maybe I'll go for a skulk for fun. Wow, so Warfrat made it in with -1 point. That is amazing. Combination of, I guess me and Matt both can't make the playoffs. So that means technically someone who didn't even Like theoretically, like if someone played no games, they'd make it in over all this. Yeah, I think I'll use Artificer because I think I have some forums around. Um, and I'll take the Duchy. This gives me a 4-point lead. I think I can probably Province next turn. Particularly if no Relic comes down. Okay, so let's see. Artificer, 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 Forum, Artificer, Forum. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll discard there. Artificer, Artificer. So this is 11. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'll go for the Skulk. Or I could go for, if I go for Bard, maybe I'll go for the Bard actually, because I think the Forum is going to be pretty nifty. Could have been really wrong, but no, I think he's unlikely to hit 9. Like if he hits 9, well played. I just don't think he has the econ to hit 9. That's 8 though. Okay. So now it's first one to Province. Oh, I just need a state. Just take it. GG. Okay, so let's I've been wanting to follow Mick, so let's check out. So it's Mick versus Warfrat and Xerix versus Rosy-Rose. So here we have a Magic Lamp game. Mick has popped the lamp. Warfrat has missed. So this looks pretty dire for Warfrat. The wishes have already been spent. So Mick's probably dominating here. Looks like it's a 3-1 hunting party lead. Warfrat has trashed a copper with Puka. Mick has Canal already. Yeah, this is looking really dire. Yeah, I don't know what I'll need to check what audio shows up on YouTube, but there's some background noise for me right now. Enchantress Secret Cave. Puka. Yeah, this is not looking good. So hunting party likely finds another hunting party. And there's the chain, clean shuffle, Enchantress, really clean from Mick. Double capital, 18. Is that going to be like probably one more hunting party? Then do you go something like,
Hey Dan.
hey, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, Haka just won the Order vs Chaos tournament.
All right. Congrats to Haka.
4-1. First game took an hour. The last game was a Groom Rush that lasted 9 turns.
Nice.
So good variety in that set.
Yeah, Groom Rushes can be really fast.
It was a good one though. So I haven't looked at the standings. How are Warfrat and Mike doing?
So this is the playoffs. Warfrat actually made it in with -1 point, which is
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's never, to my knowledge, that's never happened before. We had 5 people above him, but so I was doing commentary, but somehow made it in, and then Matt Guard Spen also made it in, but had to go, and so we had like 12 players or something, and sixth place was -1 and made it in. We
Cool.
had someone joke that they played 0 games. Can they make it in instead? But they weren't serious. And in
Well,
this,
Zyrex didn't get the most points prize from me, so I'm still happy.
uh, this game, Mick has popped Magic Lamp, and let's see, Warfrat still hasn't. So Mick is just having fun.
Ahead, yeah.
The hunting party split is currently 8-0.
This looks quite bad for Warfrat. I'm not saying I would resign, but I might resign.
I don't often resign, but I think I would resign this. Like it's like it's an 8-0 hunting party split.
Yeah,
9-0.
and you're already starting to lose on groundskeepers.
Oh, and 2 groundskeepers too, yeah. Oh,
He doesn't pop
and
here.
Magic Lamp.
That's so
Okay, it's 9-1.
unfortunate.
Is there
Got one.
So I guess maybe maybe you could go for Cursed Village draw with Secret Cave. But even that,
Yeah, I've played Cursed Village Secret Cave before. It's not great.
it's not
The
great.
big problem is it's really hard to balance your secret caves when you need to use them for discards. You can end up with all your money on one turn and then nothing on the next. You need a lot of caves and you need to be pretty disciplined with how you balance them.
And I guess you have to discard exactly 3.
Yeah. Huh. Wait, you may discard 3 cards, yeah.
I guess
I know if you have
there's
less
also
than 3,
Vivid
you're allowed.
So
Oh
maybe
yeah, there's mole with Cursed Village too. You can mole some caves. Make sure that you don't spend them all. Yeah, I
what
could see a Drawdax deck working here, but Hunting Party is quite a card.
I think that deck is worse than having 9 hunting parties, but
Getting 9 Hunting Party sounds pretty sweet to me.
so if you're Mick, yeah, Mick has actually been pretty principled, and he's stayed on 2 capitals this whole time. Like he said, 2 capitals for I don't know how many turns. I think he had 2 capitals when he had the 3 hunting parties, and now he has 9. So he's just stuck to the 3 gains.
Good to see people being responsible with their debt.
Yeah, I probably would have been irresponsible and took a 3rd capital.
Okay, yeah, this is more groundskeepers. This looks
But it
very
does
bad.
seem very hard to come up with this scenario where Mick loses. Mick also has rotating enchantresses, so
Yeah,
even the hands like this that look bad, if he finds 1 hunting party,
what you did.
he did. So he's very likely to just chain those hunting parties. Okay.
Also, even if they dud, they could always mull their way out.
Oh yeah, I think here, I think this hand, I think he can buy. Like I don't think he has to mull. I would have kept the 2nd capital. I think
What are you buying?
groundskeeper estate maybe.
Oh, you want to score already?
Well, there's not much to do, right? Like 2 piles are gone. I guess it depends how many
Yeah.
groundskeepers you had in play.
I guess I don't see the problem with building another, like, just grabbing the groundskeepers and starting to score next turn. Like, I'm not afraid of my opponent piling out on me.
These situations are hard to play precisely because everything wins.
That's a good way to put it.
So it's like if I do X, I win. If I do Y, I win. Like, is X or Y better? I feel like you can look at the edge cases of like what happens if I draw 3 estates, 2 copper, and then draw like 5 copper and then draw, and then I have 9 hunting parties as the bottom 9 cards. Like, you can try and minimize your exposure to those, but
Hmm.
that's challenging because then you need to like weight the like potential unlikely corner cases.
Mm,
Um,
definitely.
but Mick is actually taking 2 estates over provinces. So that his
Yeah,
hunting
they're easier
parties
to pile.
have 1 less card to skip on.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
I would have taken provinces, although it's very close. Um, okay, I'm
Also,
gonna.
it's pretty funny to watch Groundskeeper block Enchantress just with her face.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna give Warfrat the award for most uh, most persistent,
Most
um,
resilient.
most resilient. Yeah, let's go with that. Really impressive perseverance here.
So
So
they only have 3 capitals, so they can't win this turn. But they can certainly win next turn.
I guess Mick takes 3 estates this turn, 3 estates next turn.
Yep, that looks like what you do to me.
I think I would have gone for provinces over estates, but it doesn't really matter.
Like you said, when everything is winning, it's difficult to evaluate things in a vacuum.
Yeah, like they both win. Taking the estates does give you like better draw, so it reduces your dud chances. Um, estates
And it's a
avoid
little
debt.
faster.
That's a good point. Maybe provinces you get choked up on debt. Um, knowing Mick, like he might see that both lines win and just take the line that's faster. I could definitely see
Yeah, I
him
mean the
doing
big
that.
appeal of estates to me seems to be that you're not going over your budget at all. They're cheap.
Yeah.
What's Mick doing? Is it just a win? Wait, oh, they only drew 1 capital.
Yep. Yep.
Um, Okie doke. Win on start of your turn. Cool. So is Mick in finals now? Where in playoffs is this?
That was the semis. So the other match is Xerix versus Rosieros. So let's see. They're here. So I guess whoever. I suppose the winner of that will join. So Warfrat says, "Sorry for dragging that out. I just thought it would be too funny. Add to history if I somehow won."
No thinking, just clicking.
Okay, so this is the final.
Cyrix has appeared.
I think it would have been amazing if Warfrat like he is right.
Found a win there.
They'd be a great story. Like if he came in from -1 point, came back from 9 hunting party deficit, and like somehow won the whole thing, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Didn't happen, but
Not very close game.
so yeah. So I guess lighthouse box torturer. So you
Yep.
trash, you get bridges, and that's about
You have
all
city
there is
quarter.
to do here. Yeah, city quarter is
Um,
good. Invest
although
makes things weird,
it's
right?
invest lets you potentially get some city quarters pretty cheap.
Oh, that's a good point.
Which is what, because I mean there's plenty of conventional draw here with 3 villages and a smithy. So you don't necessarily need city quarter, but invest seems very interesting here. I'll admit I still don't really understand how to play with invest.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I guess my question would be like, are you ever interested in investing bridge? Probably not. Well, maybe. I don't know. It probably just doesn't change the board that much. I think the draw, like there's probably enough stuff to do that if you invest something, your opponent can go a little bit out of their way to try and avoid
That is
taking your
true,
cards.
but it's hard to avoid bridge. Like I
Yeah.
think if you invest in bridge, they have to just buy their way through it. Like certainly if you invest in torture or city quarter, they could go for the other one as their primary draw.
Yep.
But like it seems very hard to win here if you lose the bridge split by a lot.
Yeah, and one interesting idea is like like maybe you invest bridge and you kind of like leave it there for bridges like 3 through 7, and then like buy a bridge because I'm not sure you want too many bridges too early anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, torture does activate village green for sure.
Yep.
There's also lighthouse. So torture is going to be a pretty vanilla smithy a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think if your opponent has multiple.
Also good trashing like Ratcatcher. Sorry, I cut you off,
Yeah, go
but
ahead, go ahead.
Ratcatcher can just neutralize curses taken to hand really easily.
Yep. Although I think it's actually kind of hard to get thin. I guess 7 rat catchers have been bought, so um, that's good. But I do think the decks are probably just gonna err on the side of not being too thin, just because of uh, like just because of a mix of like curses and Ratcatcher only trashing the opening hand and just everything. So it looks like 1 torturer for each player. Probably starting to hit the point where city quarters playable, particularly with the village greens. It like if you have 6 card opening hand, they're a little bit better. Um,
Okay, so we do see an invest in a city quarter.
so that's the double city quarter line you were talking about. Nice.
Yeah.
So Xerix does need to hit 8, or else that dead is kind of painful. I guess it's not the end of the world to pay
Well,
off.
city quarter definitely helps. Finding it immediately with some action cards.
Yeah, like this. Do you probably duration the village green and
I
then
think I duration the village green, just pay off half debt.
yeah, pay off half debt and hope to have actions? It's not that great. Yeah, this is
Well, you have a caravan coming in effectively.
yeah. So city quarter draws 1 or 2, but it's like
So here,
not a big turn.
yeah. So luckily Zyrex had a lighthouse out because otherwise I don't think you can discard that village green because you need it too much for city quarter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Yeah, I think with 1 torturer you can kind of ignore like 1 torturer you can just rat catch away, given that uh like 10 rat catchers are out of supply.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't hurt that they're the obelisks, so they're going pretty hard on them.
Yep. Oh,
Whoa, Zyrex resigns.
resignation. I thought it was fairly even.
Okay.
Well, anyway, uh, congrats to Mick for winning. How many is this for him?
I don't know.
I don't
It's a
even
big
know. A
number.
lot. I think I'm gonna guess maybe this is number 7 for him. I think someone will post it somewhere.
Zyrex says 6th.
6th victory. Okay. Congrats, Mick.
Thanks for setting this tournament up and then beating us all, Mick. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Cool. And just if anyone watches this on YouTube, like this is an open tournament, so feel free come down to Dominion Discord and play all skill levels.
Yep, there's a wide variety of people playing Quarantine Cup, and it's a good time. We're certainly open to new players.